Okay, hello. Can you guys hear me? Did I set this up correctly? I think we're good. Who's excited? We're doing charm readings today. So, to set up everything, and then I'll talk about the updates. If you do not know what charm casting readings are, I have a bag of trinkets. So, I have like different charms inside of this bag. And each one of these charms has a different meaning. So what I do is I shake them up, mix them all up, I pour them out, and then everything, like each one of these charms that have meanings to them, interact with each other and kind of like paint a story for me. It kind of like paints a picture and like shows how different things interact. So like for example, this piece that I showed you is a little skull pin, and this guy represents death, like kind of like the death card in tarot, so something coming to an end to be reborn. This, wherever it looks, it represents whatever it is going to experience the death card. What's up, people? How's it going? I'm here again. Hi, Rachel. So that's how these work. These, it's kind of similar to tarot, but this gives a more like overview of how it's going to affect different areas of your life, where tarot is more focused on a certain like situation, problem, question. Charm readings usually, it shows how the situation is going to affect different areas of your life and so on and so forth, depending on like, you know, the question and whatnot. So that's charm readings. If you're new here, the way that these work is the link is in the description of the video. It's also in the top of chat, so I've pinned it. Hold on, I can also give you the link to it. I have to grab it though. Here is the link. So make sure you click on that. People have said, because there's not going to be a lot of stock, but people have said if you sign into PayPal and get yourself situated, it happens a lot easier and faster for you to purchase readings. But I'm going to restock it here in a second. There'll be like 5 slots available. And then partway through, so once I finish the 5 readings, I will restock again. I'll probably put 5 in there again so that everybody gets a chance. So if you're not here at the like second the live stream starts, you still have the opportunity to purchase a reading if you are interested in these kinds of readings. So I will restock this now. So there'll be 5 in here. So 3, 2, 1. And it says it's updated. So if you go into there, the link I just shared, it's also pinned at the top of chat, as well as it's in the description. So if you guys are interested in a charm reading of what I just described, go to that, purchase your things, and I'll see you back here in a second. Breaker has snacks. Breaker's editing.
What's up, people? Hello.
Hello. It's pointing down at me.
I know, I have to bend down.
Teeny tiny.
Do a stance, not hurt my back. What's up?
What was up?
Yeah, I have truffle.
White truffle
chips from Trader Joe's. They're amazing. I'm addicted to them.
Yeah, I really like the brownie cookie that we got from there.
Those are also good.
They're very good. How are you feeling? And how is editing going?
Better than I have.
Mm-hmm.
If I do too much standing or walking or bending or anything, it still is very painful. So yeah. I still am being very cautious. I go to physical therapy this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. And if I don't take my meds, I am in pain. But
yeah,
I am existing significantly better. So.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, Raker was in the hospital because their back hurt so bad they couldn't walk.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And editing is, it's editing. It's going. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish the video today, if possible.
So the video should go out Thursday, but we'll let you guys know update-wise.
Because I'm still taking it easy, so if I don't feel good, I stop, just because I don't want to overdo it and make things worse. So I have 2 doctor's appointments on Friday. So
Thursday, isn't it?
No, it's Friday. The 13th. Thursday, never mind. Wait, no, then,
I was like, it's the 10th, right?
did I put it in my planner wrong then?
I don't think so. But if you guys are interested, we're doing a premiere, meaning we will be in chat publicly for people when the video goes live. It's kind of like a live stream without actually being live, but we'll be watching the video with you and giving you our unfiltered feedback.
This Thursday, you are correct.
And then if you are a member, just the keywords. I wish it would just like know what I'm talking about.
I know.
And I could be like, hey Alexa.
Yeah. I mean, we can set it up so you can do hotkeys.
Alexa heard me.
Alexa, stop. You can't say it jokingly, she listens. But we can set up like hotkeys and stuff so we can like press a thing and it will just do it.
If Nightbot will ever give you the link or if I gave you the wrong code, but
that should be the right one.
If you are a member, you have access to our launch party where we are in a Discord call with you all talking about what we experienced while we were there. So you'll get a little bit more and we talk about it a little bit after. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
So members know what it is.
The couch?
No, I haven't.
We finally got our couch. It's amazing.
It's huge.
Sorry, I'm pushing you around.
You're fine.
Yeah, we got our couch on Saturday at like 8 a.m. But it's fantastic. Yeah. It's very comfortable.
It's huge.
Also, I don't know if it makes a difference, but click that real quick. If you click that and then go, it shows like all of the messages. Sometimes I don't know if sometimes things might get hidden. I don't know, but
I don't know either.
Room for more pets? Yeah, no, it's like massive.
We could have probably like
pictures
15
in the Discord for members.
From members. But we could probably have 15 people sit at this couch.
Yeah,
which
like,
is interesting.
You could probably have like 2 people. I mean, both Em and I fit very comfortably just on the chase part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the long side of the couch is like 12 feet long.
Yeah, it takes up our entire like living room situation.
It's massive. It's great, but
yeah,
it's very comfy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to nap on it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we were napping on it right now, but I'm gonna get back to editing. Love you. I'll be in chat. Don't worry.
We also restocked Etsy. And we're going to restock it again. We went to the rock shop. But let me start with this first. We made new candles. I think we've shown you these before, but they're actually like available for purchase now. So they smell really good. Riker saying things. So we restocked Etsy. Here is hopefully the Etsy link, since Nightbot never gave me that other link. But we have new candles. So we have Fruity Pebbles, which is called Fruity Cereals because trademarked. But we put little like these are wax. Little Fruity Pebble wax embeds is the right word, on top of this one, and it smells just like Fruity Pebbles. We also have a pomegranate vanilla So it's a split dyed candle. That smells amazing. And then we have a lavender candle. This is lavender and vanilla, which I don't particularly like lavender, but lavender and vanilla, for whatever reason, smells so good. So that one. And then my favorite one is the peaches and cream. So we have little peach embeds on the top, and then this one's also split dyed. But it smells so good. It just smells like happiness in summer. It smells so good. But we also still have the like spirit guides and deity candles that are available. And if you guys don't know, if you want one of each, we do like a 5% discount on Etsy. It's like on the side it usually says buy together. If you buy those two together, then you get a discount. And as well as these, there are some where if you buy two, you get a discount. So I believe, I don't remember which one's which. I think these are together. I don't know. I don't remember which ones are together and which ones are not. But if you buy two, you get a discount on certain candles. But there's that. And then I'm assuming next week we're going to restock again. We want to do like a live stream because we went to the rock shop while Riker's mom was in town. And we purchased a whole bunch of new crystals. So, we have some new towers. We have like new pendants. We have to get like cords for them so you guys can wear them as necklaces. But we have these really unique, crazy, cool like pendants that we're going to list hopefully next week. What else do we have? We have earrings that are going to go live. Yeah, I think that's what we have in the works. But we're hoping to do an Etsy live stream on Smoke and Mirrors next week so you guys can see everything that's going on. And those things will be listed, so if you guys are interested in anything that is going to be coming out and you want to be the first one to see it and have dibs on stuff, now you know. Ignore that. Everything's fine.
Are there any other commands you need or want while I'm in here right now?
I don't think so.
Okay, I added Patreon.
Yeah, I see that. Riker's adding commands for Nightbot to listen to.
I'm adding a restock.
Oh, got you. That sounds good. Okay. So, looks like no one is interested yet in the reading. There's still readings available if you guys are interested. If not, you're just going to have to listen to me talk about things. One of the things that I want to do this week is do a reading with just random things. So, if you've ever played this game, I specifically bought it a while ago to do readings with because I think it would be fun. So it has like different crazy cards. So like the baby unicorn, a yay card. But I feel like it would be very interesting to like do readings with this. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. An unfair bargain. Okay, Tiny. I see you. I'm here to kick it off. Take my money. We also picked out a lovely rock for you.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's so pretty. Do you want to see it now, or do you want a surprise? And this is for Tiny. Tiny won the giveaway for New Year's Eve live stream. Do you want to see what we're going to send you? Or do you want it to be surprise? Surprise.
Okay.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. Ev and I both like picked
went to the same
went
one.
to the same like section, the same one. Mm-hmm. So, I think you'll like it.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But if you guys are waiting on those, because we did the raffle, and I reached out to people doing that won it, so that will probably happen within the next 2 weeks. It depends on what you have. If you have something easy like merch as your gift or like thing that you won, that's a lot easier than making you a candle.
Did you already send Becky's?
No, I haven't yet.
I'm just gonna write it down.
Yeah. So the stuff that we have to physically ship from here, will probably be the next couple weeks, because we need to make a candle for someone, and once all that's done, then we can like ship it off. So you'll get it here soon. We just like to tease and I don't know, make you eager for what's about to come. So we also do want to do another like fundraising live stream, because we want to do more ghost hunts. We're thinking about doing ghost hunts in Indiana. So we'll have a whole bunch of fun things that we'll do for that. There'll probably be different like incentives. Once we figure all that stuff out, we'll start sharing it with you and figure out when we want to do all of that. But we're thinking about doing another like fundraiser live stream that we did at the beginning of the year, so we can do more ghost hunts for you guys. They say I'm very excited for it, so it'll be super cool. Yeah, we're also waiting to see when Riker's going to be able to do an investigation, because walking around and standing for like 12 hours at an investigation is a bit much. But Tiny, charm readings are always a bit weird. People are always like, I don't know what that is. But I get it. Yes. But charm readings troll people. They're very revealing, to say the least. But we'll start with Tiny. Do you have a specific question? If you don't, I can just do general things. Hi, Kayla. I find charm and runes to be fascinating. I'm working on reading runes, because I got that deck like you guys saw last week. And to also mention, because I was talking about doing readings with this game, I'm also playing with the idea of doing book divination, which, if you don't know what that is, you take a random book and then you basically flip through the pages. So like, I don't have anything to like show you, but like you flip through the pages randomly and then you land on a page, and whatever it says on the page is supposed to be used as intuitive information to answer your question. So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm also thinking about doing those. So if you guys like those ideas, let me know in chat. I think today I'd want to ask about my practice and what I should look into. You got it. Let me switch the camera. Oh no! This camera likes to goat me. Let me see if I can unplug it and plug it back in. Yeah, I don't know. Elgato stuff just likes to be annoying. And it was working when I set it up. And then I think I like went to sleep or something. But now I can't restart it, so. God. Little twit. Little twerp, come on. Do what I want you to do. Boyfriend. It, like, says that it's working, though. Hold on. Maybe I have to get rid of this. Remove. It says it's on.
Can I sit?
Yeah. Riker's gonna fix it.
I'm the streamer now.
Fixing my technical difficulties. I need to add it and then re-add it. I don't know if that will work. Usually how I fix it is restarting the computer. But I did that and it worked and now it's not. It's a little annoying.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Because it's on.
There it is. Why are you there? Dude, Elgato cameras always do that to me. They work in, like, the camera hub, but they don't work in OBS.
God, you need to clean up your scenes in OBS.
You can delete all of them except for the top two.
It's being
Under
used a
100
different
things.
thing.
That works.
Good God.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to talk about it. That's why we got a new computer. Okay. I can fix that.
I can do it while I'm here.
Wait.
I'm fast as fuck. It's really just the exposure just needs to come down a little bit. Is that good?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. So sorry. Wouldn't be my kind of stream without technical difficulties. Riker just sniffing the cameras behind me.
I'm a dirty little candle sniffer. Oh, the peaches are creamy.
Yeah.
I'm not just doing that to try to sell it to you. I mean, you should buy them, but, like, they do just smell amazing.
People want us to react to Sam and Colby.
Sam and Colby?
Sam and Colby's video came out with Project Fear. I think they're also doing a part 2 on that too, which is, I feel like, unlike them.
I feel like if we do it, we would do it how we did the last one and do it in
we might do it for
Discord
members.
For members, because I don't know. I haven't been enjoying doing
Public ones.
reaction live streams. Mostly because I just feel like sometimes there's not a lot that's happening, so I'm just sitting there like, I don't see anyone. I don't know what to say. And it's not that they're not, like, getting activity. It's just, mediumship-wise, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
We need, like, a suggestions box that people can just submit suggestions to. I saw the survey. Should link in the survey again.
And then we're doing Mediumship Circle this Friday, and we're thinking about doing scrying. So Mediumship Circle is basically we get you all together and you guys practice readings, and we think our focus is going to be scrying. That's what Riker's talking about there. But we're going to do Tiny's reading. now that I have my computer figured out. And then, hold on, I have a lot of things open to try to fix what's going on. But we're talking about their practice and what they should look into. This is my lovely wand. It has a dragon on it. Marks my calendar. Yeah, so Medium Step Circle will be on Friday at 7 p.m. EST. But a lot of people in our server were talking about scrying, so we were like, okay, let's focus one on scrying. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Dude, it looked... Hold on. Maybe it looks better for you guys.
It looks fine on the screen.
Okay, mine just looks blurry.
I mean, it's like maybe a tiny bit, but you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I did all of these things to it beforehand, and then it was just like, F you, apparently. Dude, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so with my charm readings, there is a piece in here that represents you in the spread. And that would be this little hand piece right here. And the way that it's oriented, describes how you interact with the environment. So it is palms up, meaning that you're insecure about what's going on. You're inconfident about what's going on in the cast. And then fingers forward. So this stuff represents things that are happening physically in front of you in your conscious mind. Your wrist backwards are things that are happening in your head or your subconscious mind. So these are the things behind your hand. I would say the biggest thing was the things that are closest to you. It's a bit, I don't know, it's kind of interesting to see. Hold on, give me a second. I'm uploading. Okay. I have like a cheat sheet for my astrological dice. But the things that are interesting near you is you have my anchor, which represents things feeling stuck or slowed down. And then you also have my gold key pointing at you. This key represents yes, or positive affirmations, or acceptance, or like good things coming your way. So it's interesting that you feel like you're stuck, but you're still getting this information. I feel like the reason why you feel stuck is because of the things that are closest to you. So you have a cauldron here. The cauldron represents sickness, like feeling physically sick, and it is on a spider web. So a spider web is underneath all of these charms here. My spider webs represent an insecurity. So you have sickness on top of that, but you also have this little piece that says love on it. It's a little heart piece that has the word love. That is a representation of toxic love for me. It's very much the type of love where you feel like you're supposed to love them, but they hurt you. You don't trust them. You don't understand them. There is a feeling of obligation to love them, not the actual feeling of love. So it's like this yes is getting caught not only in this web, but they're also getting caught in this feeling of sickness, this feeling of false love, and then it goes straight through this coin down here, which when the 2 is facing up, this represents like doing things in a very traditional manner, and that is causing also a lot of like confusion. So this is the information coming in, like spiritually wise, which is where the issues are kind of coming in. So you feel bogged down. The reason you feel bogged down is because this information is coming into you and it's going through these like things that you feel like you're supposed to do, but there are the things that they're blocking you. So these 3 like charms are blocking the information from coming in. And then since we're doing a like, kind of like a gifts reading, since we're doing like spiritual practice, this piece right here represents clairvoyance. It represents where to look, and it's flipped upside down, so you are kind of missing what you're supposed to be seeing this information can come into you as well. I feel like you're very clairvoyant, you're very visual, but you're very insecure about it because this is on top of that spider web again. I feel like it's a bit weird, or you feel like you're supposed to see things in a specific way, or you feel like you're not supposed to see things because that's weird. There is this kind of like contradiction here with visual information, because I feel like, again, you're very visual. However, seeing things in a like paranormal metaphysical way is kind of where these blocks are coming in. And then moving over here, you have 3 charms here. Hold on, let me find my other cat. Okay, so that's a cat. So I have 2 cats. This is the first cat, and the second cat is over here. So this cat right here, these are my Siamese twins. You have a white cat and a black cat. The white cat represents all of the good things, and the black cat represents all of the bad things, and how they represent shows how you deal with those things. So I feel like you're more so focused on the negative things than you are the positive ones. But the positive ones are going to start pulling out trauma. And the reason why I say that is this is my white cat here. And it is on top of my skull piece, which represents trauma. The skull piece is flipped upside down, which is representing of you starting to release that. And I feel like you deal with dissociation to an extent. The reason I say that is you have smell inside of this skull piece. So to me, that represents smell triggers a lot of those memories out, the memories that you don't remember anymore. I think I struggle to see the information as is rather than like in my face. What does that mean? I think I struggle to see the information as is rather than like in my face. Or you mean you're like trying to make the information into something that it's not instead of just accepting what it is? Does that make sense? You're kind of like trying to make it fit a box? Because that would make sense. That would go into like the traditional way of thinking. Yes, okay. This is connected to those gifts coming in. This is another piece of the wall. So the more you are able to release these like traumas and past memories, like past dissociated memories, the more you are able to release that in this area right here, the more this will start breaking up so that you can start allowing things to come through. And I feel like there may be some issues with like a motherly figure. It doesn't necessarily have to be your mom, but it feels like it might be. The motherly figure may have caused some of these traumas or are helping with the traumas in some way or shape or form. The mother piece is the piece that makes me uncomfortable because I'm like, it can mean a lot of different things. But you can see it is intertwined with this trauma reaction, but it is also laced with these good things coming in. So it's kind of like a viewing things from a different perspective, if that makes sense. She may have caused some trauma in your life, or the trauma might have happened around her, but the release of it is creating more good, positive associations in that sense, in a motherly sense. Okay. So the next big thing is this key right here. This key represents dreams come true. I view it as like the Prince Charming piece. It's very interesting because it is holding all these other pieces into place. If I moved this, all of this would shift. So this kind of I view this kind of like an exterior wall, which is interesting. I feel like there's this like reserve to go after these. And that might have also come from like parental things and how you were raised in a certain society. Because you have father here and mother here. And then what's being crushed by this is your voice. So I feel like you didn't really have a say in what you could do. True, I do have to sort out things with my mother, or at least come to a middle ground. Yeah, I can see you have mother and father here, so it shows me like where you came from, how you were raised, makes you feel like you. It's kind of like that saying of kids should be like, kids can be seen but not heard. So it's kind of like you still have that mentality because it's being blocked. They're like, if you want to unlock this, since it's a key, you have to use your voice in order to do it. Because you have clairaudience or speaking down here, but they make me feel like that is your voice. And it's kind of like lost in here. And it is tied to a couple things over here. You have femininity, which can be seen as very passive or like soft-spoken. You also have a transformation that needs to happen, and the spider, which represents insecurity. So these three pieces right here are kind of showing that you're struggling to allow your voice to come out. And you have my dragonfly here. The dragonfly represents a sign. That is where you need to start. Is focusing on your voice. Being not afraid to use your voice. Hold on, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so you can see me. It's leaning over the table. Sorry, I'm just looking to see where to go next. Okay. We're gonna go into this little pile, but I need to see what's in it. Okay. All right. So, this piece right here, this represents like abundance and wealth right here, this 10. However, it is being stopped by your dreams, and it is being intertwined in this spider web and with time. And it even goes out further. So this is on top of a good change. It comes out of nowhere from understanding, but you're worried that it's not going to happen. You're very, very worried about what's to come, your dreams. You're very, very worried about it. And it is something that affects your practice. Because it's not even just this is like a job or like what I want to do with my life. Your dream is defining an identity for you, because your dream is right now hiding your voice. Does that make sense? Because they're like, this dream, once you stop using it as a wall, all this stuff can be flown into you. Like, this is wealth, this is a positive change, this is like something good coming out of nowhere, it's mediumship. It's understanding all flowing into you, because this is all the stuff that's being stopped by you not going after your dreams. Well, it is that traditional mindset and stability fear. They're like, they want me to say, do you feel stable when you have to give up every piece of yourself in order to maintain what people think is stable? It's kind of, they want me to, this is how they're explaining it to me. I had like the job that people go after as a graphic designer, because that was my field. I was at a big cushy corporate job, making good money, having good benefits, had an amazing boss. Like, I had the job. Working in corporate absolutely ripped my soul out, because I wasn't able to be creative. I wasn't able to do like a whole bunch of different things. It was very much, you're good at this, you're going to do this over and over and over and over again. So most people are like, oh, that's stable, that's easy. It makes, like, it chills down my anxiety about things. It would cause me to have anxiety attacks in my little cubicle alone. Like, that's what they're saying here. They're like, stability causes instability for you. Like, the false ideas that you have about stability is creating instability. And those are the things that are affecting your gifts as well, because you are denying things about yourself. The more you deny these dreams, these realities, the more you are denying your voice, the more you are denying yourself. The more you deny, the more this stuff is going to get further and further away. And it's not just your dreams are going to get further away. It is like aspects of yourself that are going to get pushed away. So, once we are able to unlock, because they really just, your spirit guides love that this is a key. Once you are able to unlock your dreams, abundance will come to you. A positive change, understanding, mediumship, all of this stuff is going to happen. But right now, how it looks is your dreams are being almost like controlled by this mother and father figure. And your mother and father figure have also told you how to speak and how to use your voice, so it is being drowned out. You need to go through some sort of change in order to get rid of this and open yourself up. And that's going to allow you to be more comfortable here. This piece represents wealth, but you're insecure about that, and you're insecure about how long it's taking you to get there. You also have mediumship in this web as well, and it's being hidden by this abundance area. It's kind of like you feel like you're not gifted, like you weren't born with it. So again, you don't feel like you have the abundance, success, whatever, in order to have mediumship, but that's not true. Everyone is born with mediumship. It is just about figuring those things out, because mediumship is right here. It's underneath this coin. And then they're like choosing your dream, going after this abundance. It's literally like this piece represents something coming out of nowhere. It's literally a magic wand. And it's on top of this coin. When it's flipped to the castle, it means like a positive change. A positive change is going to come from understanding you need this stuff to like happen. It also goes into the yes key. Once you say yes to these dreams, all this is going to start flowing into you. However, you can see yes is here, but the silver key represents no. So you can take the yes option. It's like a fork in the road. You can take the yes option and all the stuff will start moving, and you'll start feeling like this anchor is being taken off of you and it'll start going into you. Or you can go towards past things. This is past. You can listen to your past self-limiting beliefs and go away from yourself. Because this is, again, it is literally going away from who you are as a person and going more and more into the things that you don't want. So they're like, you have the resources, because this is pointing towards no, making the no choice. You'll have all the resources, because this represents resources. And you'll have abundance, and you'll have stability here with the number 4. But is it really what you want? Like, do you really want this, like, boring aspect? Like, this is what you would have over here versus having all of this. And yes, all of this is messy, but you have bigger pieces. So you have bigger pieces for abundance. You have bigger pieces for dreams. You have bigger pieces for, like, good luck. All of those things happening. It's a bit, you have to figure out what you want. Do you have questions? Well, I applied for a better paying office job, but like I wasn't sure if it was like a stepping stone towards what I really want to do. If this helps, my spirit guides will ask me questions about things, so I'll be like, I don't know what to do. Maybe like this is causing me to feel this way. And they're like, if you think that it's a maybe, it's probably not going to be what you're looking for. It's not a like, I think this is going to be a step in the direction. It's more so I know it is. So if there is any reservations that this is not going to be the job for you, it probably isn't. With that being said, manifestation doesn't happen overnight usually. So it's kind of like maintaining what you have so you can go towards something else. It's kind of like when you go to your work, you go to the mindset of, I'm not going to be here forever. I'm just here to be able to support where I want to go. Does that make sense? Because they're like, I don't know, they're bringing me back to like my spirit guides being like, okay, what's wrong? Why do you feel this way? And me being like, well, I think it's this. And they're like, are you sure? If you knew, why are you like saying you think and you're not sure? Like you know these things, but you've been trained to take those thoughts and like invalidate them and make them small. So they're like, be loud. Take this and take your like voice charm and be loud. This is the thing that's being dwindled in there. Yeah, if you think that it's going to be good, but you don't know it, it probably will still be in the same kind of ballpark. And it's like you're taking away the confidence because you've had so many people in your ear saying, well, maybe you should like give it a chance. You know what you want. You've known for a while. You just have been invalidated so often that you think that your decisions are wrong. And they're not. Do you have any other questions? Because I don't think I have anyone else right now. But if you guys are interested in charm readings, I have some available. There's a link at the top of chat. My internet is very slow today. This is also the link. And it's also in the description of the video. But yeah, Tiny, let me know if you have questions. But yeah. I don't know. I figured charm readings are always weird. How would I find those answers personally? Would it be shadow work or just some like sit and think situations? Personally, I think shadow work and think and sit and think situations are kind of the same. Shadow work is basically like looking at the things that you don't want to see about yourself. It's like looking at trauma, it's looking at self-limiting beliefs, those sort of things. So learning about yourself in a new light is shadow work, and sitting and thinking would be the same thing. But I do think that that is what you should do. Here is what like mindset questions my spirit guides talk me through. It's very much, what do you want to be doing to make money? Anything at all. What is it? And then they go through the like ways that can be possible and the ways of how I think I should be doing it. So like for me, I literally talk to dead people and do readings for people online. Okay? I am struggling financially, and I have been asking my spirit guides, what do I do about this? And they ask me, what do you want to do to make money? And I'm like, okay, well, I could probably like get a job, and then I would be stable, and then everything would be fine. And they're like, okay, so if that's what you really want to do, you have to commit to doing that. So you would have to apply to a job, wait for them to respond. Then you would have to wait like however many days, weeks, whatever, for them to take you on and like go through the onboarding process. And then you would have to wait probably 2 weeks for you to get paid regardless, because people like corporations are on a 2-week thing, and you have to be trained in all of this stuff. So do you want to put all of your energy towards that? The answer is usually no, because for me, it's like, I need money right now. Getting a corporate job, getting any kind of job, literally a job at McDonald's, it's not going to help, because I still need to focus on, like, how am I going to make money right now? I've chosen this. I've committed to this. Why would I just drop it all of a sudden and then put all of my time and energy into applying to jobs, trying to get an interview, working on like a portfolio, a resume, all of this stuff, if what I want to do is this. Does that make sense? I want to make candlesticks. You can do that. Literally, Riker and I make candle making so much more complex than it needs to be. People on the internet, literally, they make white candles. They don't put any dye in them. They have like 6 to 8 scents that they just are their signature, and it's not, they don't blend it. They just buy the scents as is and put them in a white candle so they don't have to dye it at all. And then they just make a whole bunch and then sell them. It's like so much easier than like we make it out to be, because we're like, well, what's the catch? You just gotta figure it out. If you're committed to it and putting all of your time and energy into something that you enjoy, it's going to work out a lot better than you trying to find something to do for money. I don't know if it's making it make sense. Because, like, I understand your mindset of, like, yeah, but I have to pay my bills. So, like, I need to, like, go do the, like, logical thing to do, which is, like, go get a different job. But, like, okay, so you're going to take all of your time and effort in updating your resume, applying to a whole bunch of different jobs, because you know applying to one job doesn't really do it. And then you have to go through the interview process. Sometimes you get interviewed more than once. The corporate job that I was at, I interviewed 3 times, and then they had a, like, test for me to do to make sure I was the right person. It took over a month for me to go through the internet, like the interview process. So it's like, do you want to commit to a new job and commit to all of these things, or do you want to commit yourself to something that you want to do? Don't make it complex. And I know that that's hard because you're like, but I want to do this thing that doesn't make logical sense. Like, I want to, like, make candles or talk to dead people. But, like, I can't make substantial amount of money doing that. I disagree. It's making sense. I'm here for the pep talk. So it is working. Yeah. Because same mindset. I have the same mindset because my spirit guides are literally like, okay, what do you want to do for, like, money? Since you're worried about money and asking us about money, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, what I really want to do is this. So if I need money, do a live stream. That makes me money right now, instead of, like, trying to apply to a job that will make me money maybe in a few months. You know what I'm saying? So the logical thing that other people would say to me is, oh, you're having financial problems? Maybe you should drop the YouTube thing and just start looking at, like, actual real people jobs. Okay, then I'll make money in a few months. So, like, don't look at it as a, like, logical standpoint. And if you do see it as a logical standpoint, don't be manipulated by society's rules. So, it took me 3 months to get a job during the holidays. Like, literally, even if I applied to McDonald's right now, I wouldn't get paid for at least a month. Because I would have to apply. Well, I would have to update my resume, apply, get an interview, have the interview, work for a few days, weeks, and then I'll get paid. But that doesn't really help me if I have a bill due on Friday. So it's like, yes, you have to meet yourself where you are. So if you are, like, financially unstable and you're, like, at the bottom of a cliff, you have to use the resources you have there. But you can't be thinking about the things that are outside of this, like, trench that you're in. Because it's not, you have to climb the trench first to do it. So you need to meet yourself where you're at. But yeah, I don't know. I get what you're saying. And I know that's hard. And it's very hard to start something, like, creative like that. Because based on what you're saying, it seems like you want to go more towards, I want to start my own business, which is scary, but it's fine. It's much better. It is still scary, but it's fine. But I have a couple other readings. My thing is loading. So I have Melissa. Melissa is next, which I think is very reckless. Very reckless. Wait. Is Melissa the waffles lady? Purple waffles? Because I have very reckless after Melissa. Whoever Melissa is. It's me, Purple Waffles. That's what I thought. Yeah, because I was like, wait, no, Barry Reckless is next, because they signed in as Barry Reckless.
Yeah, also if I just showed Barry Reckless and then Purple Waffles like in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know why chat is doing that. On my order, I have Melissa first. You guys just did it at the same time. So. Okay, but I have Melissa. Do you have a question? Let me know if you have a question. Let me switch this. No questions. Okay, we'll do general. These are the things that did not come out of the bag. So you have the universe, you have worry, masculine energy, and good things. So, all right. This one's a bit interesting. So, okay, this is you. So this piece is your signifier piece, this hand piece right here. It is palms down, which represents you are confident about whatever's going in the spread. However, you're also on top of a spider web, which is a bit confusing. So I'm saying you're confident about what's going on in the spread, but you have a lot of insecurities about it. No good things. I don't know what this is focusing on yet. I feel like you... I feel like you don't focus on the good things at all. Because this is where the black cat is. But this piece is red with the other cat. Yeah, you have a lot of insecurities in this spread. So, and then you have fingers forward. So this is happening within your conscious mind. It's happening physically in front of you. And then wrist back, represents things that are happening in your subconscious, so in your head. But you have a lot of spider webs. Let me pull this over here. You have a lot of spider webs. So spider webs represent insecurities. So you are on top of a spider web, and then there's a spider web right here, and you have understanding in there as well. And you have the sun. So this is the sun. The sun usually represents identity. It's like, I am. And you have your emotions in here as well. Sorry, I'm trying to see what's under all this stuff. Springtime. And then on top of here, you have a very prominently my seasons piece. And then the thing that I think is important here is you are next to springtime. So this is fall. So maybe this is happening from the fall time. Time stuff is like hard for me. It's hard for me to grasp timelines and when things will happen. But I'm trying to figure that stuff out. So take any timeline things with a grain of salt. But you have time right here, and then it goes into this like seasons piece, and you are right here on fall time. I feel like last fall you might have gone through some sort of experience that has caused you to be very nervous about a lot of stuff. And when I say that, it's kind of like a lot of this stuff is like being brought up. So you have, I feel like there's a lot of identity crises. So you have your identity here, you're on top of this web as well, and understanding and feelings are on top of this. I feel like you are being like cracked wide open, and you're starting to redefine who you are. Sorry, I'm trying to find, oh, here it is. Your trauma piece is under here. You try, okay. I'm starting to understand what's going on. So, the pieces that are in here, I feel like are out of sight, out of mind. Which is interesting because you have my white cat here. It's kind of like, I feel like there's a lot of like, feeling like you're not enough. I feel like you're not enough, which is why this is in here. So it's kind of like you think that you're not enough, so you don't need to worry about the good things coming in because you always think good things lead to bad things. So it's like you've gone through so much trauma in your life that when something good starts happening, you question it a lot. You worry that like something bad is going to happen and will take it away. And that's why I feel like this piece is in here. And you also, I feel like, hide a lot of your trauma. So you have trauma in here, and on top of it, you have where you're looking. So you are looking away from it, so it is upside down. You're trying to blind yourself and hide the trauma. You're also trying to hide the bad things, because this is my dark cat. You have worry in here. You're trying to hide worry. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. A lot of that's happening. If you guys are interested in readings, these ones are paid. So I have a link for people at the top of chat to go into that. What a mess. Yeah, I feel like something happened to put you like off kilter a bit. It is something that is positive, but it does not feel positive. I think springtime is when, like springtime, summertime is when things are going to start leveling out. I don't know if this has anything. I don't feel like it does. Because you do have good things in here. You have your dreams that are here, and they're leading towards abundance up here. You may be more focused on that, but there is the things that are like most prominent is you are having an identity shift. And I feel like that shift is in association to removing some people from your life. And if you haven't done that, I feel like you are going to start doing that. The reason why I say that is you have this love piece here. This silver piece is a heart with the word love on it. This is my toxic love piece that represents you feeling like you have to love someone or have to love something just because of the expectation, but you don't truly trust or understand them. You are going to go through a transformation in association to that. So this piece represents a like relationship between two things. And the boat charm here represents a transformation of self, where you need to leave your baggage behind. Your baggage is going to be in association to toxic love. So, sorry, I'm just trying to see what else to add to the story here. Okay. So, the things that are happening in the forefront of your mind is what I explained there. So, fingers forward, you're dealing with a lot of change. And they're an association to rediscovering who you are. through leaving these people here. Hello, Allison. What's up? So you are... Eventually, it's going to open up this trauma piece right here. So underneath this, you have my skull, which represents trauma. It is upside right, so you're kind of holding that in. It's kind of has this timer on here, though, so it's going to eventually open up. And that's going to be caused by allowing some things to be, left. Allowing some of this negative energy from people to be gone. And then you can also see this boat is going into past and abundance. So I feel like, again, summertime with this piece here, you're going to start turning that abundance through past experiences, which past experiences can be related to what you're doing right now since it's going to happen in the future. I feel like there is going to be a lot of revelation of what you want to do in your life. So the stuff back here is a little bit separate and a little bit not. I feel like you think about things that you don't say. This 2 coin right here represents traditional aspects, a traditional way of thinking, and it is laying on top of your voice here. Yeah, a lot of this stuff kind of also interconnects. So the most prominent piece in this here is this pin. This pin represents death, and wherever death looks represents a change and something coming to an end in order to be reborn. And you do not want this change to happen whatsoever. The reason why I say that is you have a spider on it. Spider represents insecurity. And you also have my cauldron, which represents sickness, like feeling physically sick. However, you have my dragonfly here, which represents where to start in all of this. It represents a sign. And the truth is going to start feeding this. You are going to start relearning love, because this is on my love piece as well. And it's going to blow tradition out of the water. So you have 2 here, and it's also on top of my lesson piece. You're going to start learning lessons about how traditional aspects are oppressive to you. This also, like I said, is touching your black cat here. I feel like there's a lot of focus towards negative things because they want me to say society turns your head to it. It's like when you watch the news is always telling you about the worst possible thing that's happening in the country right now. Or you look at the president, and the president is focusing on the worst possible thing, or even making it worse depending on what's going on. Like, society wants you to be afraid to step out of line. So they use fear-mongering tactics in order to keep you in the traditional way of thinking. Hence why you have this piece interconnected to negative thoughts, negative things with this black cat. Because they're like, the 2 go hand in hand. The more you feed this traditional way of thinking, the more it feeds the negativity. And the more it gives the resources, because you have resources in here as well. It's like traditional way of thinking, societal oppression and that sort of stuff. It takes your voice, it takes your resources. It forces negative things onto you. But going through this journey and going towards your dreams and not listening to this is going to allow you to start achieving abundance and achieving things that you actually want. Saying yes is going to start allowing things to come forward. They also want me to say this is your masculine key. This is the key that did not come out. But you have your feminine key over here by yes and abundance. And they're they make me feel like your femininity is super important because they make me feel like you have to be too strong for people. And that's where this masculinity comes in. You feel like you have to control a situation to make sure that everyone is good, everyone is safe. And if you don't have that control over the situation, you feel like bad things are going to happen. That comes into play with a toxic masculinity. And I'm not saying men are the toxic masculinity. This is masculine energy. Everyone has it. It becomes toxic when it goes into control. So Masculine energy is very direct, forward, whatever. That is the more positive aspect of masculinity. The negative aspect is when it starts on control. So this is you feeling like you have to be too strong. Being too strong is hiding who you are. You need to allow that to be on the back burner because you know that you have that. But you need to focus on your feminine energy and allowing things to flow, allowing things to just happen organically, and that's where you struggle. But that's where things are going to start happening. You are a bit worried about it, like I said. There's going to be a big change. And the big change is going to be very uncomfortable, but it's going to allow a lot of good things to happen. Do you have questions? Okay, what is the big change? Job? Your spirit guides say it's bigger than that. What your spread says is you are changing aspects of who you are. That is going to change everything else. So a job would be included in that. I went through a tough time in 2024. I don't want more negativity. That makes sense. Yeah, that would be me saying it's fall time where something happened. I'm not sure if that's actually true. That's what this piece says. But I don't know how that piece specifically works. I'm trying to learn how to do timeline things. Timeline things for me take with a grain of salt. I am very disillusioned about time. But this spread makes me feel like you went through a very hard time. That hard time, as much as it sucked for you, was positive because it allowed you to stop taking bullshit. And the more you uncover this, specifically, this trauma piece, the more this flips over, the more you're going to start realizing what you actually want to be doing. I don't think so. So, yeah, I lost my job in fall and got a new one in January. Yeah, I feel like things are going to change. I still feel like it might include your job. I don't think it's going to be in the same context, though. But it makes sense that it happened in the fall. Interesting. The reason why I say that is because, again, still learning how to use this piece, but they make me feel like it was important in this spread. Spring, summertime, things are going to feel a lot lighter for you, according to that. But it basically says big change is making you look at things very differently. So you are going to stop settling and things are going to start falling into place. But it's going to be out with the old, in with the new type of mentality. It's like the life you want to be living, you can only have it if you get rid of the life you're living now. You need to trade your old life for your new one. I don't mean to intrude on the reading, but I got a feeling of a new place of living, a new home environment. That's possible as well. Lots of change. But very reckless. You are next. Do you have a question? Also, if anyone is still interested in a reading, they're still available, I believe. Thank you. Yeah, I think there's one left. Maybe two. This is just taking so long to load. Just Ko-Fi, though. Yeah, there should be two left. But very reckless. Do you have a question? This is for my friend. Okay. Is your friend in the chat, or are they with you?
I think it's the Connie person.
Who?
Connie.
Connie?
With this message.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they are watching, but I'll type for them. I got a tarot reading from M last year, and what she said came true. I met a great man. They came in to help me be myself and support me, and that's what she said would happen, plus more. That's cute! Oh, thanks, Peachy. I was told in another reading that I would be moving in fall. Interesting. What's up? How can I be more financially secure this year? Okay. Very spread out. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just interesting. Let me make sure it's all in frame. Looks good. Just move this guy down. Great. Okay. So, this is you. This little hand piece represents you in the cast. It is hands down or palms down, representing you're confident about what's going on in the cast. So, you have fingers forward. This represents things that are happening in your conscious mind or physically in front of you. Wrist back represents the subconscious or things that are happening in your head, in your mind. Interesting. Give me a second. I need to see what this is. Pluto. Okay. I feel like something sucky is gonna happen, and then it will be better. That is the overall vibe I get. So, this is you. You are on top of a bad change, like an unlucky thing going on. That's what this coin is representing. And then you are on top of some sort of creative thing that's going to happen. So the gold coin back here, that is more of a, it's like doing something for you. It's like a creative opportunity that you're going to accept. It's something that you're more interested in doing. It is also back here, closer to your wrist, which is something that's happening in your head. Like more in the background. I don't want people to think that when I say in your head that it's like not something important or like something that isn't going to be like real or whatever. They make me feel like that is more so where you want to be going. You're thinking about doing something more creative, less traditional. And it's kind of like psyching you out a bit. But you're like, you can't stop thinking about it. It's very, very close to you. And it's on top of this negative change. They make me feel like one of two things, which is why I'm a bit confused about it. They make me feel like this already happened, but at the same time, it has to happen in a different way for you to, like, get the lesson so we can finally move on from the weird, like, financial struggle that you're going through. I don't know if that makes sense. Because they're like, you are feeling financial pressure right now. Something happened that made you feel really, really awful about it. But at the same time, you're going to have to continue going through it until you learn how to get past it in a different way. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of like they're talking about learning lessons. So they're like, when you are experiencing something like this, you are learning a lot about how to deal with it. So I'm also going through like financial struggles. So they're telling it to me like this. They're like, you were going to like drop all of this creative like opportunity that you want to do as a YouTuber. You're going to drop this job and go do something more stable and secure. But then you didn't. And you didn't think that you would make it this far. And I have never not felt like I have been financially secure or stable before. And watching other people struggle with that, I was like, oh my gosh, how do they like do that? And the things that I'm learning is very much a like, when you have to make it work, you do. Doesn't make it any easier, doesn't make it any more like more or less stressful or fun or whatever it is. You make it work. So they're like, the things that you want to do are not going to be in focus with money, in the sense of you need to go after your passions, not because you want money from it, but because they are your passions. The more passion you put out, the more you will achieve abundance. However, when you first start putting out your passion, the money aspect might go down, down, down more, because you need to lose the mindset of, I'm doing this for money and I need this to survive and exist. And you're transitioning to the mindset of success is not reliant on money. Money will also always come. Money goes up and down. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are, what position you're in. You will go through something like this. I'm still just going to go after passion because that is going to be my stability, not the money. Does that make sense? That's just these 2 points. Here you have Pluto, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is Pluto. This is Pluto, and it's on top of trauma. And you were releasing a lot of trauma. So you have my trauma piece flipped upside down, which is the release of trauma. You're starting to work through those things. And Pluto deals with destruction. You are doing so much. I don't know if this is something you can relate to, but I feel like right now in your life, you feel like almost like everything you touch just like turns to dust. It is because you are in this like phase or process of your life where your vibration is changing. So everything around you is also doing the same thing. You are attracting different things in. It's very hard to do this. But it's very much like I said in the last one, the last couple spreads have literally been out with the old, in with the new. You want a new life, you can't have your old life and this life at the same time. You can't eat your cake and eat it too. But that is the main consensus here, because once you get through all of this destruction, this money will start coming in, but you're very insecure about that as well. Okay, we have a cat in there. Which cat is this? Okay, so the place where you're gonna start, you have my dragonfly here, is destruction. So you need to lean into that destruction. That tracks. Am I destroying my trauma? No, your trauma is causing everything else to be destroyed. Usually I see this from Death Souls. If you have seen us talk about that. The more a Death Soul tries to deny those aspects about themselves, the more when they finally accept themselves, the more they destroy around them. So I feel like you're the type of person when you are around other people, when you have friends, it's almost like your presence causes them to see life in a different viewpoint, and they destroy everything in their lives. And it can also be like very hard for you to keep friends because you do that to them as well. You like are a reflection to them. They like see their reflection and they're like scared by it. So because of that, you have suppressed those things in you that cause like a lot of like positive change, which is like that destruction nature. You've suppressed those things. And the more you dive into your trauma of why you had to do that, why you felt like you needed to hide yourself, the more you're going to release that power again. The more you're going to destroy the things in your life because they don't serve the person that you are. The reason why those people didn't accept who you are and left is because they don't align with who you are. So this trauma piece is flipped upside down and it's causing destruction. Destruction is coming out of it because the more you work on yourself, the more you're going to push yourself into a place where you want to be. But you're going to have to destroy your old life in order to gain your new one. It's very much that is happening. And it's very obvious in this spread. And it's also just blowing my mind that I've just done 3 readings where that is the focus on all of them. So, you have a lot of good things around this. So this is what's going on right now. This is where you're starting at. But you have wealth on top of good things, on top of abundance over here. And then you keep going, you're viewing your feelings better. You're introducing like true love into the picture. Like you got a lot of good stuff. You have to get through this first. And I know this is a finance spread, but they're like, that's how simple it was. You're going to have to go through this hard shit right now because it is teaching you not to go back the direction that you came. Because they're like, if you could figure it out with traditional manners, like how you did in the past, you'll stay in the same place. If you could just force your financial situation to be secure again, you're not gonna do any of this, and you're not going to get any of this. You're just gonna sit in the same place. Stability makes your life more stagnant. So they're like shaking things up a bit, and that's where this issue is coming in. That's why you feel a lot of that pressure, because you're in the process of destroying a lot of this shit in your life. And when I say destroying, you've probably lost a lot of people recently. You probably don't feel in line with your job. You probably don't feel in line with the people around you. You probably don't feel in line with who you've been presenting as. You may not feel in line with how you look. Like nothing makes sense for you anymore because you have realized that you can do whatever it is you want and it doesn't matter. And all of these people around you for years have been telling you that you just need to settle. You just need to be like everyone else and everything will be fine. And it's not fine. So now you're starting to be like, I can do whatever the fuckers I want. I don't care. And you can't unlearn that. So they're like forcing you to follow through. Which I know isn't something you necessarily want to hear because it's going to suck. Because you have to go through the bad shit. Because right here is all the good stuff. The issue that you're having with this over here is you're very insecure about it actually happening. So you have 2 spider webs in between all the good stuff. You're very worried that it's never going to happen. That you are going in the wrong direction. That you are being dramatic. That you're doing this for like no good reason. Lost friends, job is in limbo, off work, feel inadequate some days. That is what this spread is talking about. This right here shows me that you are absolutely demolishing your life and restarting. But you have really good shit just all in the one spot over here. But because it's taking so long, you are very insecure about it. So you have my anchor piece here, you have my cauldron, so you feel very sick about it, like physically feel sick about horrible stuff going on, and you're just trying to like desperately get out of it. But you're gonna have to go through the cobwebs before any of this happens. You can't go around, you have to go through. That is what this spread is talking about. But you have so much good shit in here. Let me see what else I have. Yeah, I don't know. This is just... They want me to say, it's like the universe, spirit, whatever, is making a little path for you, and you don't really have an option of where you're gonna go. Because it's very clear. Because I have, like, you have the spider web here, and the spider web here. It's literally carving out a path for you. You don't want to go in this path, this little chute, because that means you have to go through this and your traumas in order to do that. But once this is gone, you have good things. It might take a second, but you have good things. You just go straight through here. You have abundance. You have wealth, and that's going to be coupled with good things. Wealth is going to bring in good things. And I don't mean necessarily like financial money things. It's going to be even more than that. You're going to feel more direct about your feelings so that you'll be able to find true love. Because you have feelings here, true love, masculine energy. This insecurity is going to push you this way. The universe is going to help open your voice so that you can finally achieve your dreams. And then you'll be out of the mess. That is what this cast is talking about. On the other side doesn't matter as much. They're kind of just minor details. The thing that's very close to you is you have death, and they're looking at this area here. This is my no key. And then you have time. And I feel like you are learning the value of the word no. And eventually you're going to obtain that power, and you're not going to allow that to take power over you, meaning you're learning how to say no to people instead of being a people pleaser, and you are taking that power instead of allowing other people to say no to you and forcing you in a place you don't want to be. So you are taking the power of negation. Does that make sense? They're like, you have been invalidated and other people have told you not to do things. This is it. You're not good enough. That is the no when they say it to you. But now, because of your newfound confidence in yourself, you're going to figure out that that doesn't have power over you, and you can actually use that power and say no to them. But yeah, do you have questions? Yes, it does. Makes sense. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Happened recently. That's the stuff that's very close to you. That is one of the lessons you're learning. But yeah, you're gonna have to go through a lot more destruction to get that financial stability. 'Cause like, this is blocking your view. So that's why you feel like lost. So once you have confidence in like, I'm really doing this, I'm committing myself to it, that will move out of the way. And then you'll start realizing what you need to do in order to get that abundance. It'll be clear to you. Because right now I feel like you're very insecure about what you want to do. Once you get rid of the issues around that, you'll feel less insecure about it. Which my spirit guides are telling me is for me as well. Because it's like, there might be a certain person that's making you feel like you shouldn't go after your dreams, or there may be a certain person that is upset with what you're saying about the situation. So you keep feeling like, oh, not now, I can't do it right now. Once this is out of the way, you will know. And you will know because you will know exactly what to do, when to do it. It will be easy. Yeah. Do you have any questions? And then once I answer your question, I believe I have another one in here. Maybe not. I think this is from someone else. I'm not going to get a reading tonight, but I love these lives. Allison. Thank you, Allison. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I'm also kind of feeling like, because since I hadn't sell out of these ones are usually the harder ones to sell, but I was like, I want to do these. He says no more questions, thank you. No problem. Hello.
I'm just saying hi.
How's it going?
I'm annoyed.
Why are you annoyed?
Because I'm trying to find stock footage of a parade, and all there is
weird ones.
Pride celebrations or military.
You would think that a parade would be simple, but no, it has to be weird. If you look for stock footage of a door, you just want a plain door, you'll never find it. You'll get weird, ornate, huge, church
unless
doors.
You go to, Shutterstock, and Shutterstock is too
it's so
corporate.
Expensive. Where am I? Here I am. These charm readings are so interesting. Okay, does anyone want any more charm readings, or do you want me to do more
I want a charm reading.
or do you want to do more I can do
It says I'm gonna
pendulum readings. You're gonna die in 7 days? Well, stop.
No.
No. Hold on. I could do pendulum readings, and we can do what is it? Super chat. So we'll do a couple free, we'll do a couple super chat, that sort of thing. Sydney says it's not allowed for you to die in 7 days. It is though. I don't think he did, actually. Should I get one for something unintentionally complicated again? I mean, that's up to you. I'm good for whatever you want. Let me see how I can make this work without... That's probably better. Okay, show me yes. Show me no.
We should get a thing to hang it from to see if it will do it.
You have to tap it to do it. You ever watch people do this?
No.
Yeah, you have to give it some sort of energy or momentum. It won't just move.
Everyone says that they do on it.
I don't know. Has anyone seen a pendulum move on their own? Well, I'll leave the charm reading up. I think there's one there.
Do you want additional pendulum choices or divination coin?
Yeah, the coin makes me angry. Because I feel hold on. Whatever is on the one side, it just okay, maybe not. Okay, I don't know. Someone asked me a question that they know the answer to.
You can also have my charms.
I don't know how to read your charms. Me either. These are Riker's charms. What color is my hair? I need a yes or no question. So I don't know. Is Mark's question is their hair blue? Yes. Hold on, that was probably not. Hold on, let me try again. Is Mark's hair blue? It still thinks your hair is blue. Is your hair blue? Let me see if I do it this way. It still says yes. Your hair is blue. No. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm Is my name M? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
How do you know?
I feel like it's harder for the coin because, like, because there's just yes and no, which I know that, like, we do similar things, but, like, it's just probability.
Yeah, it's probability.
So, like,
the lying coin. The coin lies.
Which I know people are gonna say, like, it's different than, like, or, like, it's the same as pendulums, but...
Yeah, but the pendulum works off of your energy, which I know a coin can too, but it's still different.
The bones to do bone readings.
Yeah, I also, like, feel like it would be better if it was in, like, a little cup or, like, a little bowl. Yeah, so I've seen people do them in a bowl, but we don't have anything small enough. So... But I can do pendulum readings. If you guys have questions, they have to be yes or no questions. Yes, no, maybe. I have lovely this thing and lovely pendulums.
These are my pendulums.
This one's mine. I also have a pendulum upstairs.
I'm trying to, like, see if I have anything you can use. Besides, I know how to read.
I don't know how to read runes either. Okay.
I have my, it's not technically a pendulum, but I used it for a pendulum.
Another pendulum.
That's my Hades pendulum. That is just on a necklace chain that is extremely long.
Okay. Is Mark's hair blue? This one says no. Okay. We're good. Does anyone have any questions? We can do yes or no questions. And, okay, let me explain how these are gonna work. So, with, pendulum readings, we'll do, like, free readings unless you want to donate or if you are a member. So, we'll do it this way. You get priority if you do super chat. So if you want a question answered for sure, or you want me to be able to see it, you can do super chat, and that will give you first priority. If you are a member with a green name, you get second priority. If you are everyone else, you get last priority. But yeah, guys, you all got some questions? 'Cause if you don't, then I'm also gonna go, like, leave. I'm gonna leave. I'll threaten you with let me leave.
I asked one. Answer mine.
What?
Answer mine. I asked one.
Okay. Will I die in 7 days? It says no.
You're lying. You're manipulating it.
Fake.
Yeah.
Riker says it's fake.
I want my money back.
Okay. Will I pass my test tomorrow, Peachy Gateway? Yes. Of course I'm headed to work soon when the pendulum stuff starts. My readings that I did with my guides, were they correct? Please stop. Okay, were they correct? Maybe. Is correct the wrong word? Yes. They want me to say, don't think about things being correct. It's like, were you actually talking to your guides? Yes. But how right or wrong it is not important. No. Should I do the interview and change careers? Should Angela change careers? Should Angela do the interview? Yes. Yes to both. What's up, Candace? We appreciate it. If you have a question, let me know. Do my ancestors listen to me when I talk to them? From Mark. Oh my god. They say maybe. Do you have a past relative that's a man? He has, like, dark hair. I feel like he smoked. It's like every word out of his mouth is just absolutely trolly and like a joke. I feel like he was, like, medium build. Okay, do you know them? Did you meet them when you were alive? Maybe is not the right answer. Anyways, I feel like he answered, and he's a bit of a trickster, like a silly. Maybe, but only as a baby. Oh, that's probably it, yeah. Allison, is it a positive thing that this person came back into my life? Maybe. Is it depend on what she does with it? Depends on what your actions are towards it. Is it true that I have 14 spirit guides? 14 spirit guides for Nadi. No. Is it more or less? Do yes for more, no for less. Yes, it's more. There's more than 14. Can I get a true or false for Becky? True or false? Yes or no? Yes. Damn. Yeah, most people have far more than I'm able to talk to. Were the baby ducks my family rescued a sign for something? Was it a sign? It says maybe. Do they have what the sign is correct? No. Is there more to the message? Yes. So, it's a sign, but there's more to it. Should I make a career change soon? Yes. I'm getting a yes. Ah, understood. Do you guys like these kinds of readings? It's a way for me to do, like, Ouija board type things without Riker. Because I feel like I could do Ouija board things, but it's still weird to me doing it alone. I would second guess myself. Here, I'll ask questions if people don't have questions. Okay. Will Riker like my P.O. Box gift? I'm sending them soon. Oh, will Em and Riker like my P.O. Box gift?
No, just me. It's just me.
It's just me.
Fuck you.
It's just me. Will they like it? Yes.
Imagine it was like, no.
You're like, no. Okay, okay. It's definitely a yes. Is the fairy still at my house? Oh, yes. Did I tell you about the fairy? And just don't remember? Been having good luck lately, Allison? Because I usually feel like fairies are a bit, trickstery. Are you doing good things? Yes, it waits for me at the window to come home. I feel like it's doing, like, I don't know, I see her putting, like, pixie dust. And then, like, good things happen. Hopefully it's the same one that you were talking about. Okay. Will I end my treatment at some point? It says no. I'm getting no for Sweet Annie. Am I missing the piece to this? Am I missing the piece to a section of my puzzle? Yes. You're missing a piece, honey pies. Did someone die in my grandma's pool? What random question? Is that true? No. Is my mom proud of me for naughty? Yes. Do you get bad vibes around your grandma's pool? Yeah, why? Am I supposed to switch jobs soon, Becky? Yes. I feel like an old woman is gonna help you with that. There's an old woman in spirit. Grandmother vibes, maybe? I feel like you knew her when she was alive. Should I make a career change? Candace. It's maybe. Do you still feel at home do you still feel tied to what you're doing now? Still maybe. Yeah. Candace has a maybe. Am I still holding back on certain things in life? Yes. Peachy Gay Boy, I'm getting a yes. Is this true for Becky? Yes. I'm getting a yes. Will I ever find this piece? No. Anyway, tell me if you find it. No, but I believe my grandma's neighbor told them that. And I walk back to her pool once as a child. Oh my god, that would scare the shit out of me. Stop sleepwalking near things that can cause you to drown.
There's something wrong with you.
Naughty, is this true? Yes. Yeah. Reger said that is something that they would do. Walk towards a pool in their sleep. Well, glad we don't have a pool then.
Not actually.
I said, not actually. Very reckless, is this true? Maybe. Lol. You guys could also ask crazy questions like, is possession possible? Yes. Thank you. No problem. Is demonic possession possible? Yes. Mark, will I ever contact aliens? Yes. In this life? No.
Ask if you already has.
Have you already done it? Yes.
Called it.
Riker says they knew. They called it. Are there aliens on Earth? It says rephrase. Hold on. Are there aliens on Earth? Rephrase. I don't know what that means. Would that make them not aliens if they were on Earth? Yes. I hate whoever is talking right now. Are there beings that lived on another planet living here? Yes. Why did we have to do that? Is it because they were born here? Yes. I hope you guys know what I'm putting down. This person is like, well, technically they were born on Earth, so technically they're not an alien because they were born on Earth, but their mom wasn't. I'm like, that's what? Anyways, did aliens come here like a long time ago? Yes. Okay. Is there a poltergeist at the location I'm currently stationed at? Yes, big yes. Have I talked to moon aliens before? Yes. In this life? Yes. That sounds like a story. Do I know my soulmate for naughty? Do they know their soulmate? No. Are we the aliens? Maybe. I think it depends on the person. Yes. Are there aliens on this dimension? Yes. Am I going to move to a new house by the end of the year or around that time? Yes. Peachy Gay Boy, yes. Okay. In my mountain past life, did reptilians live in the ground? Underground? Yes. Reptilian people, though? No. But reptiles? God, I hate it here. Who is talking to me? Whoever knows, tell me.
Would you careful because some of those questions can lead to kind of not okay topics.
Got you.
Reptilian race of people is like rooted in anti-Semitism. So
Do I just ask my question? I'm new. Yes. Sydney, should I have a second child? Yes. Sweet Annie, will I meet my soulmate or find my life partner? Will they meet their life partner? Yes. Will it be their soulmate? No. Thought so. The toilet flushed on its own, and a carrot cake went flying off the shelf right in front of me. Interesting. Poltergeist. Does the person sound masculine but present feminine? Yes. There was another question I missed. Okay, will me and my person call soon? Yes. I'm getting a yes for Marshy. Are they a spirit guide? Are you a spirit guide? Stop making circles. That's not an option. Rephrase. Are you Richard? No. Richard doesn't talk like that. Are you one of my spirit guides? No. Are you a spiritual guide? Okay. For me? Okay. Are you this? No. Rephrase. I don't know. Have I met my soulmate in this life? No. It's a no for Allison. They seem new for you. Okay. Are you Milo? No. I made a candle for Riker Spirit Guide Milo, and we're burning the wax melt. Was there a spirit that banged my door in the middle of the night? No. Must have been something else. I'm getting a no for purple waffles. Is it possible to dig a hole to the other side of the earth? Why are we making circles? Okay, we're landing on maybe. Depends, as a human being? No. It is possible, but probably not for us. Will I meet them in this life? Will Allison meet their soulmate in this life? Yes. Are they going to be a romantic partner? No. A friend? More than a friend? Yes. Is this true? Yeah, I don't know. They like make me feel like, would it be like a possible family member? No. I don't know. Someone who's more than a friend, but it's not someone romantically involved. Because I was like immediately going to be like, well, is it like a child? Like, you're going to have a child in your life in some way, shape, or form that's your soulmate? No. What's something else? Hmm? Yes. Will my mom move here this year? Yes. Naughty, is this true? No. They say they are a new because you are about to do new things and are gonna help you through it. Wait, I have a question for you. Peachy Gay Boy, do you see a spirit guide that is like two entities put together? I see them like two dragons that like yin yang each other. If so, that's not the same guide, right? They don't feel the same. This one is, like, very goofy. That's, like, talking through this. And also, why are they talking? Okay, I tried in elementary school. They stopped me from digging before I get to the answer. No, that one is different. Yeah, I figured as much. They feel different. But I'm like, why am I getting so many new ones? I'm stressed. Who are you? Who am I talking to? Yours is like, man, he, like, is weird about saying he's a spirit guide. I don't think he's a spirit guide, but I also don't think he's, like, you know? Is this true? Yes. Loki? God damn. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Riker says they think I'm talking to Loki. Yeah. Because he's green. I just... Yeah. Riker says, is this true? Yes.
He says he's helping you with your confidence issues about deities.
Riker says he's helping me with my confidence level with deities. Yeah, so what I'm perceiving is I see, like, a green cloud behind me, and I get this, like, very funny energy. So it makes sense that it's Loki. Didn't a Dragon Gate open recently? I don't know what that means. I have heard that, but I don't know what that means. Hmm? Okay. Okay. I think this is where I left off. Who are you? Mena. Should I go back home? Yes. Also, hi, Mena. What's up? How's it going? Will communication strengthen between me and my person? It's maybe. It's up to both of you. Should I focus more on chaos magic? Heckers, yes! Listen, at the end of the month, if you are a part of Coven, we're going to be making a portal with Jay, Riker's brother, who works with Heimdall. You should join. It'll be fun. I'm there. It'll probably be the last week, I'm assuming. Probably on a Monday, but we'll have to let you know because we have to work things with Jay and figure out when he's available. So we were going to do it the first Monday of this month, but then Riker was not okay, so I think I skipped one. Maybe not. Do I receive science messages through writing? They say no. Do you get it through other ways and then write about it? Yes. Sorry. I'm just also, like, really tweaked out that I'm talking to Loki. Yeah, literally, like, one of the questions that I asked was, are you the mystery man that I've been seeing? And he was like, maybe, rephrase. And I'm like, I hate you! Anyways. That was a very Loki answer. I get that now. I don't think he's been this close to me before. Because he is behind me. Yes.
I feel like your astral projection is about to get really fucking weird.
Oh, fuck.
You're welcome, and good luck.
Riker says, Riker works with Loki on astral projection, so they're telling me that they think that my astral projection is going to get really weird. Which is true. My dreams have been getting fucked. I don't think I've been astral projecting yet. But we were also about to do a video on astral projection, which kind of, I hate it here. Anyways. Thank you for the sticker, Allison. It was very cute. Has M astral traveled?
Yes.
Yeah, I have. I have a hard time remembering it. I can only remember it when, in two ways. Either if I'm really, really close to my body, I have seen myself, like, go into my body multiple times, but farther away is hard for me to remember. So, a lot of times I'll dream about my astral projection things, and that is how I, like, know about what's happening, but I want to remember it's happening while it's happening, and I think that's what's about to happen, and I'm scared. But yeah, there are times because I don't know, I think I have like a little cat that helps guide me back to my body that looked like my old cat Shinzi, who was brown, and I like remember walking around my body and Shinzi was in the crawl space because I was astral projecting in the chair across from where Riker is sitting now, because that's where my computer used to be. And then I also remember this time where I woke up sitting up straight and I watched my soul, whatever you want to call it, like fly into my body, and then I was aware or conscious in my body, awake. It was weird. I don't know if any of that makes sense. Astral projection is weird and I want it to happen more.
It does make sense, and that's a very common description of astral projection.
Yeah, Riker's saying that's a common explanation of astral projection. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Naughty, is there something evil in my house?
It's me.
It's me. Rephrase, you're talking to the wrong person. Is there something that has ill intent to Naughty? Maybe. Are you a trickster? Yes. I would say, yeah, there's a bit weird thing in there. I wouldn't say that they're evil. I just got a knock above me. You might have a little bit of a trickster entity. Nothing like too serious, but they're a bit of a troll. Does Loki chuckle distinctively like you can tell it's him? Kind of. It's he says that makes sense for you. Loki is very obsessed with himself. That is the best way I can describe him. It is the Loki show at all times. Yeah. That's the best way to describe his personality. His chuckle, I feel like, is a sign and symbol for you. Can I ask this or that or neither questions? Yes. If you do, say like 1 or 2, or like 1, 2, 3, and then I'll give you which number it is. But make sure you assign what thing you want for each number. That's usually how Riker and I play it. Do my spirit guides like Teslas? Yes. For purple waffles. Mena, is this true? No. Have I ever astral projected honey pies? No. I'm getting a no for that. I think I've only astral projected once and it was awesome. Is that true? Rephrase. I don't know what that means. The rephrase thing out here is really screwing me up. Has a spirit guide ever misplaced my wallet? Yes. Mark has a yes. Listen, people coming at me with leprechauns. Are leprechauns gonna keep moving things around my house? Yes. I hate leprechauns. They piss me off. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. So we'll do 1, 2, and circles for 3. Which one? Option 1. Okay. Is this trickster a Tonki spirit? Tanuki? Is that true? Yes. Are you being sincere? Yes. Take that with a grain of salt. Am I ready to astral project? Peachy Gay Boy, am I ready to astral project? Yes. Do I have to do something before I can? No. Do they have to do something to remember? Yes. I don't know what that is because that's what I struggle with as well. Tanuku, like the raccoon? I don't know. I don't know who that is or what that is. Cassandra, 1, 2, or 3. Same. So 1, 2, circles for 3. Which one? Number 2, option number 2. He tricked me into thinking he was a crane. Is Japanese for raccoon? Is this true for Rin? Is this true? No, for Rin. So I'm going to deep dive and research about remembering it. Yeah, we want to do a video on astral projection. The stuff we've been reading about it has been crazy. There's been a lot of people talking about, like, the different types of consciousness and, like, things like near-death experiences, the difference between, like, life and death, because, like, when your soul leaves your body, theoretically, then you would be dead. But why are you able to leave your body through astral projection and not die? And it deals with different conscious levels and states of awareness. So we've been learning a lot about that. And Loki standing forward makes me worried that I'm going to do weird things in the astral, like Riker being in some weird trap for a long time. I don't know. I've been doing research on it. It's a Japanese animal spirit that can turn into different forms and trick people. Do my spirit guides like me? do their spirit guides like them? Yes. Like, they chose to work with you as much as you chose to work with them. I feel like you have a guide that looks like a marshmallow. Anyways. I think I've caught up with the questions. Astral projection is one of the things that have fascinated me for the longest time. Dude, fucking same. Riker and I think it was like a year and a half ago, we like tried to forcibly like astral project while conscious. And it was weird. That was one of those times where I like stepped out of my body. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying us together. That's my experience of it. Riker has a lot more experience astral projecting, and like remembers it and like worked with Loki on it. But like we worked together and like shit happened. I don't know. They, like, helped me, like, pull me out of my body and stuff like that. What on this side? Yeah, we're talking about astral projection now.
Yeah, I just feel I have FOMO.
FOMO. Yeah, because I'm like, yes, Riker, you have done a lot of astral projection things, but I have not. That's one of my only experiences with it. I have to hold it with this hand. Okay. Will I be famous, Mark? No. I'm sorry. I had one where it scared me. I couldn't move, but in my mind's eye, I could see everyone and hear them as they were before I fell asleep. Then I heard a little girl's laugh and felt like someone sneezed.
The shadow of my heart.
Is it true? Asmodeus butts head with my purple spirit guide. I feel like he annoys her. Is that true? Does Asmodeus not like the purple spirit guide? No. It's not true? You guys get along? Is it just for a show? They only don't get along to manipulate you to do things. Will I see a ghost again? Yes. Do you have weird questions about astral projection? Since you came over, since we're talking about it.
Sorry. I'm trying to think of, like, some of the stuff.
It freaks me out that Loki is...
I don't know, I'm just assuming that it seems like he's gonna do the same thing for you. Because he literally just showed up one day. I literally have a meme that someone made of me getting Sparta kicked into the astral by Loki. He literally just showed up one day and was like, hello, I'm here. You're gonna astral project and you're gonna like it. And then I started, like, doing... I had experiences prior to that, but that's when I started doing, like, more. And yes, someone did buy a charm reading.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Let me finish what I got here. Should I go into modeling in the near future? Yes. Okay, let me check it out. I didn't whatever them.
Yeah.
Sorry to, like, get you all hot and bothered and come over here, and now I'm gonna do a charm reading. What's up?
I mean, starting astral projection, I have opinions about... I think there's different levels of astral projection. Actually, I have questions for the pendulum now.
Okay. Sage, give me a moment. Okay. We got some serious questions.
Are there different levels to astral projection?
Yes.
Do those coincide with the different levels of consciousness?
Bigger, yes.
Can everyone do the basic, like, lowest level of astral projection?
No.
So not everyone can do astral projection.
Bigger, no.
Yeah, that's what I don't think everyone can do astral projection. Is it based in which your mind works and the type of person you are?
No. Is it more than that?
I'm gonna say, is there something else that causes that?
Does it have something to do with the rules of the universe?
I still keep feeling like astral projection is different for everyone, and it just boils down to how the person thinks. I disagree with that personally, especially upon doing the research about things. Astral projection and out-of-body experiences, there are even, like, scientists who are who are, like, researching it, like neurologists and things, and a lot of them say there's certain criteria that have to be met in order for it to be like classified as astral projection. I think that can everyone lucid dream?
Yes.
I think my opinion is when it comes to astral projection things, I think most people, what they are experiencing is some sort of dream or lucid dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you are lucid dreaming, you can manipulate things. You're aware of it. So I think that is when they become aware of their dream. I think people think that they are astral projecting. But I think most times, at least from, again, my understanding, I'm not an expert on this yet. I'm still doing research. But I don't feel... What was I trying to formulate my words and also turn down the music in my headphones? Yeah, so I think most people just lucid dream, and then, because at least my experiences with astral projecting, and even starting to read some other accounts of it, it's a lot different than people actually think.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you astral project, you're not necessarily like, you don't have the ability to manipulate things, really, because you're in, like, there's different rules to what happens in it. Because, like, there's been times where I've astral projected, and I've been aware of it, and I'm like, I'm, like, I can just, like, will this thing to change, and it's gonna be, like, I can get out of this, like, scary situation, and those things, it doesn't happen, because you can't physically alter the astral realm like you can when you're lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming, if you see a scary dude coming at you and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get killed, you can, like, change him to be in his underwear and, like, look goofy. But in the astral, you can't, like, do that.
Was this true?
Give me a pendulum. I was like, you give me one of mine.
One of yours?
Give me the green one. Yeah. This is my baby right now.
Is this true?
Yes.
Is that what astral projection is?
No.
Can it happen inside of it,
Yes.
but it can happen outside of it?
Yes.
Does that mean your soul moves?
Yes. Because I don't know what you're asking, but I know you think that the soul fully stays in your body when you're astral projecting. I actually am starting to think that that's not true.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, I was asking if your awareness stays inside of where your soul is, or if it moves, which is a very probably hard thing to explain right now on stream.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's people who are like, there's studies about it. It's something that's hard to, like, fully.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why they're talking about not everyone can do it, because there's different natural laws to them and their soul. So, like, we're talking about soul types. Certain soul types don't have the ability to move. So it's like, if you were a cell in a body, blood cells move around the body. That's normal for them. Heart cell probably shouldn't be moving around.
I don't know, because I think everyone can lucid dream.
But I feel like that happens within your own...
lucid dreaming is within your own
soul's
subconscious
energy.
Yeah, it's in, like, the dream realm, your own subconscious. Astral projection is when you start going outside of it.
Yeah.
And I think that there's different levels of astral projection. I think that there's some that is, like, immediately outside your body, and that's when you see, like, your physical surroundings, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Because there's people who are like, oh, like, I could see myself, like, in the bed. Like, I think that those are the most common stories that people talk about of astral projecting and OBEs, like, out-of-body experiences. But I think that there's, like, other ones that, like, go farther. But the farther away you are from your body, the more difficult and like
more it challenges your
scary
reality.
it can get, like that's where you're going to, because like I know people talk about like astral projection is dangerous. I don't think that it's dangerous unless you're going like way outside, and that is coming from someone who has had like scary like 2 very like scary astral projection experiences, like
yeah
sorry, not to derail.
Is astral projection dangerous? It says no.
I don't think it is, because I think people who are able to astral project and go like farther out, they're more built to be able to like adapt and withstand those types of things and handle it.
Well, once you're outside of the physical reality, you also already understand.
Yeah.
Like, you have an understanding of it, and your soul's probably already been there.
But I have plans of trying to reach out to an actual neurologist who is his special interest is what defines like the definition of death and brain death, but also of different levels of consciousness and consciousness disorders. So I want to reach out to him and ask him some questions about it. Like an actual neurologist, not like a spiritual person who claims they're like, he is like an actual doctor who has been like this, like a world leading neurologist for like since the 60s.
Yeah.
But he specializes in consciousness disorders, so I want to talk to him about that. Maybe there's always a string prospect your body. There's a string theory. I think it's called like the silver. People call it like the silver cord. That leads you back to your body.
It's your connection from your soul to your physical body.
I personally have never like seen it astral projecting, and that's not me saying that it's not real, but I haven't like.
Yeah, Spirit has explained it to me because I didn't know anything about it.
That's
but I know that is a part of. That's a sign and symbol for me, though.
Yeah, that is part of the research that I'm doing as well. I'm like still in like the very early stages of it, but I have
because I feel like
a lot
you can
of opinions about it already.
Pass in like when you're astral projecting, you can still pass, and that's when the string is detached. Yeah, but I don't know.
Because there's like shamanic journeys deal with the consciousness, but a lot of it is within your own personal consciousness. Were those experiments where spies could see things from actual projection? There's like, are you talking about like the Stargate and like the like the CIA stuff? I haven't fully looked into that.
I feel like that's more so remote viewing. I've seen people talk about it, but I don't know.
But there's also like astral projection that like
documents. Maybe we have to look through it then.
Yeah, I have it saved in my I have like a list of like 40 plus things that I'm like reading through. And
ready to go.
I'm doing like a deep dive. I'm not just like reading a Wikipedia page to read to you. I'm like
researching books, articles,
and I plan on look up Monroe Institute. Yeah, trust me, anything you guys are saying, I already have it.
Yeah, we got it
in my like to do reads and things. I have like
If you have any like information about astral projection, we added a like section on Discord if you're a member, and you can add different articles and stuff there as well. Yeah, but
I have been like, it's taking a second, but because I'm doing we're doing full research into things.
Like, so it'll take a while. Don't expect it anytime soon.
Yeah, like I got a book about like death in different cultures and things, and
to understand consciousness.
Yeah, because I'm trying to understand consciousness of
soul to the body
and the differences between like lucid dreaming, astral projection, near death experiences, because they all overlap in how people talk about them, but I feel like they are very different things. Guy with the pinboard, and I'll include. Oh, trust me, that is one my favorite meme. And two, I have notebook. Like, I'm going in deep to this shit.
Yeah. But I'm gonna do charm reading.
Okay, go.
Okay, great. Sage, are you here? I assume that your name is Sage. I have
In
Jade
chat
the
it says
Sage.
Yeah.
Sage, what's up? You have a
At least
question?
the Ko-Fi bot said Sage, so.
Yeah. The Ko-Fi bot is interesting. I don't know where they get it from. Maybe it's from their like YouTube name or something.
No, they can choose what name gets like shown.
Interesting, because this one is Melissa, but they're purple waffles in here.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
They choose like the display name, I believe.
Got you. Yeah. Sage, let me know if you're here and if you have questions for your charm reading. Also, if you're still waiting on private readings, I'm planning on doing them on Wednesday. I'll probably give you guys a video reading, aka pre-recorded video reading.
It's from the nickname, but it only shows one word. Yeah.
Yeah. Got you. But yeah, Sage, let me know. I want to do readings with that. I also saw people do readings with paint swatches that you get from Home Depot, so I might want to go to Home Depot and pick out ones.
And get every single one prepared here.
Do you have a question? Or you just want a general reading? But I saw someone on TikTok, they like picked out specific ones that had like cute meanings. So like, I don't remember them exactly, like dreamy purple or whatever, and then you can use that one as like dealing with like an oracle card of dreams. They're like cheap ways of doing readings for yourself if you can't afford a tarot deck. And I think that would be fun to do a live stream.
It's also funny if you know things about color theory.
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh, colors are my bitch. Anyways, general.
Do you want me to leave since you're doing this?
That's up to you.
Vivian.
You can watch if you want.
Vivian also got one.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I still have a video to finish. But
yeah, I mean, I'm going to be eyes deep in this with my stick. I got this from
I
Salem.
can fix this. You should also do this because every single time you bend over to read that.
But I just didn't want people to look at the stuff all over the place over there.
Then here you go. We'll just slide you all the way over there. And now no one can see anything.
But you can make it go
Or
farther.
just-
No! We'll pull Hassan and just... Yeah, you can move me over a little. Here, I'll do it.
You can put it where you want.
Can play with it. You
Goodbye.
can look
Hope
at
you
my
liked
fish tank.
tangent on
Astral
I
projection.
leave now. Goodbye.
Apparently Loki's gonna teach me about that, and I'm scared because Loki is intimidating. You want this?
I have them
Oh, okay.
in my pocket.
Okay. Alright, Sage. This one is you. This is Riker.
No, it's not.
This is who you are in the spread. This is your indicator piece. Your hands down, palms down, which represents you're confident about whatever's going on in the cast. Your fingers forward represents things that are happening in your conscious mind. And wrist back are things that are happening in your subconscious mind, in your head. All right. Let me move this over here. Hold on. I'm very, confuzzled about what's happening. Alright, we're good. I got it. Okay. So, the things that are at your fingertips is very interesting. So, the things at your fingertips... Hold on, what is this? Which one? Your good things, and then bad things are over there. Okay. The things at your fingertips. Right at the tip of these fingers. How many times can I say that? You have abundance, but you have abundance twice. So both of these little fruit pieces represent abundance. This one is actually touching your fingertips, so it is like right on the edge. You're right about to get it. It might be summertime, but take that with a grain of salt because timeline things are weird for me. It might be more or less, but this piece is indicating something coming in during the summertime because you have the sun here. And what's underneath this and interlocked with this is your intuition. I feel like listening to your intuition is going to lead to abundance. And as well as that is this big fancy key. This big fancy key is in association to your dreams. It's Prince Charming. That's like a fairy tale come true. That is this piece. And this leads straight into abundance. So they're like, if you listen to your intuition, good things are going to start coming in. And you also have my positive cat. This is my white cat. This deals with good things, but these are my Siamese cats, so there are 2 of them. This is the other cat, which is my black cat. It's flipped upside down because I feel like you're more focused on the negative things happening in your life. But it is a bit of an issue. You think you'll die if I drink a 3rd energy drink? You're learning a lot of lessons in association to these like negative things going on. That's causing you to actually say yes to non-traditional methods. So over here, these kind of pieces over here are important. This is your black cat, which represents negativity. It's flipped upright because you're focused on that a lot. You're focused on the negative things. You also have sickness over here, or you feel physically sick about what is going on. You also have my anchor piece, which makes you feel weighed down. This is teaching you a lot of lessons. So the negative things aren't necessarily bad. They're teaching you how to say yes to yourself and be enough for yourself, and to not continue to stay in a position that you don't want to be in. And what I mean by that is it's kind of like when we are in a place where we are used to the negativity, we kind of ignore it. Even though there's something way, way better that we could be doing, we still just sit there and think that it's impossible. So like an example would be like going to a new job. A lot of times we say, oh, with this job it's easy. I don't like it, but like I can do it really well and it's like manageable. It's fine. They make it just a little bit worse so that it's not manageable and it's not fine. So you finally start saying, yes, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do what I actually want to do. Yes.
After these 2, are you done?
Yes. Okay. Unless you want to talk some more, but... I'll let you know before I close out. Because otherwise...
Candy.
You're grabbing candy? We have candy.
Do you want me to grab yours?
I won't be able to eat it right now, but I'll eat it after. Your mom took the Twix. We have a Snickers.
Sorry, Snickers.
I mean the Snickers. A Snickers. So gold key is my yes key. It is pointing towards the things that you're going to start saying yes to. The thing that it's pointing to is this bronze key here, and it's flipped tails up, which represents a creative opportunity. So it is more so in association to things that you like are more interested in achieving, something you're more passionate about, if you will. And you have the resources to do it, but it's not going to be something that you see immediately. I feel like you're in the process of getting more resources because it's on this piece as well. But it doesn't mean that you trust it anymore because you have worry underneath it. You're worried about the resources in choosing this new avenue, and you feel like you are being unrealistic, but you have everything you need to do it. So this camera piece is flipped upside down, showing that you have an unrealistic point of something. And the unrealistic viewpoint is dealing with these resources. You think it's unrealistic for you to be able to do something like this and change things in your life. But you have everything you need. You have all of the resources. Hold on, I need to move this little thing. Oh, this is positive. Okay. So the coin underneath here is it's like good luck. It is like a positive change. And the positive change is going to blow these traumas out of the water. So you have my skull piece here. It's flipped upside right, which represents it releasing those traumas. And you're going to start shifting your focus, shifting your perspective with this piece. and allowing things to flow a little bit easier, because it's been a hard journey, and you're going to start actually demanding things that you deserve. The things that you're thinking about right here. Okay, so we have this section and we have this section. Let me start with what you're thinking about. So what you're thinking about back here, you have understanding with this is stag, and you have the toxic love piece, and your voice is back here. But you have ambition, and you have like dreams. So these things are happening in your head, so it's directly behind you. And it's kind of like you are a protector of your dreams. I feel like you are a very ambitious person, because it's shown here. And you are a big dreamer. It's like you want a lot out of life, but you keep getting blocked by this stuff over here, by this specifically. Big dreamers are usually met in this world with people that want to crush those dreams, because they become too realistic about things. So it's kind of like someone being like, I want to shoot for the stars, and another person being like, well, that's impossible, you'll never get there. You can't build a ladder tall enough to get there. But your brain still continues to say, there are other ways, there are other means, I will get there. I will find a way to do it. But just even the slightest thought from these people is diminishing. And it makes you believe it, in a sense. It changes your mindset. And I feel like it changed your voice, specifically. It changed the way in which you talk about it. It made you feel restricted in that way, in that sense. And it made you feel not like you're understood. You feel misunderstood. You feel like you can't talk about it. You feel oppressed just by this energy here. So even though you don't believe what they're saying, it's still affecting you. It's affecting you and causing you not to speak up, and it's causing you not to go after those dreams to your fullest, because you're worried about what other people are going to say and what other people are going to do and how they're going to affect you while you do it. But the more you protect those dreams, because this piece represents dreams, this is ambitious, you're more comfortable with this, which is why it isn't like blocked off by any of this other stuff, than you are with your dreams. Because you feel like dreams are less possible. They're kind of going to come out of nowhere, and you need to protect that idea. That you want to show these people wrong, that this is actually possible, and their self-limiting beliefs do not matter to you. However, that is going to be a process that is going to... It's going to take some trust, and that's where this is coming into play. That's where all of this change is happening from. And it's very much like when you are around people that constantly settle, you start thinking certain things are not possible. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like if you want to be famous, so this is a very like extreme example. If you want to be famous, you want to be a celebrity, most people are going to tell you that's impossible. You're never going to do that. Why would you put all of your time and effort in trying to do that when it's just going to be a lot of like lack of hope? It's going to be a lot of like trauma. It's going to be a lot of like testing the waters and potentially becoming like a starving artist. Like, why would you want to do that? That's impossible. So you start picking up on that and being like, maybe it isn't possible. I still want to try it, but maybe it isn't possible. Just the maybe it isn't possible is the like thing in the back of your head saying, maybe this is wrong, maybe something is wrong. The thing that's wrong is what they're saying. You have the possibility to do whatever you put your mind to. However, it's being blocked by this toxic love, this love that feels like you're supposed to do something when you're not. Out here you have my death piece. Death is looking inwards towards this mess here. And I feel like this is like the block. So this is all of the negative stuff that you've been dealing with. That eventually is going to come to an end, and the things that are going to be left are the things over on this end. So this is like the abundance. This is the positive, good things happening. This is the truth coming out. This is like your dream come true. This stuff is going to start coming out. Sorry, I'm laughing because I just love when charms like interlock. So you have this piece right here is my dragonfly, and it is holding onto the no key. And the no key is pointing directly at the universe. And it is interlocked in the past. So this big bronze piece right here is the past. And the no key is kind of like stabbing it. And they're like talking about this is where you start, this is your sign, but you're very insecure about saying no to people that you love, because this is on top of love here. I feel like there's a lot of people in your life that are more so in line with that toxic energy that make you feel like you're supposed to love them, but you love so deeply that you struggle to have boundaries with them. Hi, Kristen. And that's where these insecurities come in. You struggle to say no to those people. And it blocks your feelings. So your feelings are all the way out here. Your feelings coming in closer is going to be the thing that allows you to have a guide of where you're going to go next. Do you have questions? Let me know if you have questions. And then after Sage, I have Vivian. And then I should be sold out. Let me just make sure.
There you are. I can.
I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I knew I had 2 left, but I always, like, second-guess myself. But I appreciate you all, like, coming. I appreciate you all purchasing readings. It really helps out a lot. And I do enjoy doing pendulum readings, because I like talking about weird things with you guys. Hazriel was also on top of the garbage cans. That is his favorite place to be nowadays. Dude, it does not feel like it's almost dinner time.
Yeah, the cats were ready to kill me.
Yeah, I'm ready for dinner time.
What are we having for dinner?
That's a good question.
We can have mac and cheese.
I think we're gonna have Trader Joe's mac and cheese. I've never had it before, but apparently it is God's food. Do you all like sour, chewy candy, like Sour Patch Kids? I love them. Riker doesn't like gummy things. Riker's more of a chocolate person, but doesn't like nuts. So. Thank you. No problem. Vivian, what's up? You got a question? General reading for me, whatever they want to tell me. Drag her, uplift me. Well, you know it's going to absolutely open up all of your traumas. Open up the safe. Bitches got a lot to say. Here are your dreams. Dreams are hanging out on a thread. This one didn't come out. Come. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Are you feeling the burdens of financial stress? Because it is crushing you. This is where you are. I feel like it's going well, though. It's just not what you want it to be doing. So that's you. You're under here, and your fingers forward, since you can't see it. This is your fingers forward, and you have a spider up here. And then this is stuff going on in your head, so there's a lot going on in your head. You're thinking about a lot. You are being crushed by finances. I don't think there is a good... I want to say in your current situation right now, there's no fix for that, really. It doesn't matter if you're making money, if you're not making money. The burden of worrying about it is just too much. You need to be worrying about something more stable than money. Money is not stable. It's never stable. It never will be stable. And I'm not saying it won't be stable for you, just the energy of the money itself is very feminine. It's very, like, come and go. You feel like you're missing something, but you don't know what it is, and you're very, very insecure about it. That's the stuff that's directly in front of you. And then you are also palms down, so you're very confident about what's going on. You know this already, and that's where the confidence is. It's kind of more annoying than it is, makes you feel, like, rocked, if that makes sense. Let me see what this is. Excuse me. So we got Sagittarius, which is wise. This one is Jupiter, which is growth, and then 12 is like subconscious and spirituality. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go. Do you have kids? I think you do. Do you have kids? Because you have the mother piece directly behind you. So I don't know if it's about you. I do too. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on that. But I feel like you're a very, very good mom. You're very confident. But it's something you think about a lot, which is why this burden is so annoying. But you're going through a hard journey through it right now. And you're worried about these negative things coming in. So you have a black cat here. This arrow represents a hard journey, but it's laying on good instincts. You're very confident or very understanding of the mother role, but you feel pressure to continue giving them what they want or deserve is the right word, because you feel like you're going towards bad things. And you're very focused on the bad things. The good things are over here. You're not so focused on them, so they're not very balanced either. You feel very sick about it too. You have a sickness over here. And you're wearing your emotions on your sleeves. But it's very much like, it's very black and white what's going on physically in front of you. And you're like very like assured of what's going on. You know it. There's no like changing it. You're very like confident of what is happening. And it's not necessarily a confidence of this is good, I like it. It's this is happening and it's fine. It's like I have $3 in my bank account and it's fine. I'm dealing with it. I've dealt with it this long. It's not like it's gonna just fall and crumble because it hasn't yet. So that's what's going on up here. The stuff going on in your head, there's a lot. I'm just trying to figure out where to start with it. Okay. I'm just gonna lead it down the path from where you are. So let's start with the instincts. So you have your instincts here. I feel like you are very strong in your voice, but your voice is very feminine. So this right here represents your voice, this charm. And then right here is your feminine energy. So you speak in a very feminine way, which is very like go with the flow. It's very organic. It's very emotionally fueled. It's very understanding. And when I say understanding, it's also on top of understanding itself. This piece, this silver piece is understanding. I feel like you are learning lessons that you are teaching your children because that goes up this like stream here. And you have very good instincts because you have lessons here. But you are struggling in the sense of you are dealing with a lot of trauma and trying to continue to hold the pack up. So this piece right here is your trauma. It is flipped upright, so you're releasing that. But it makes you feel like you are like a burden or like you're weighing on people because you have my anchor on top of that, and worry as well. So I feel like you worry that you releasing trauma is going to translate to your family and be a burden to it. Because you also have my protection piece that is kind of making a wall between this going on and what you are translating outwardly, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's under all of this. Okay, I'm going to remove this spider web. So the spider web, all of this is underneath that. Spider web represents insecurities. We got quite a bit under here. What are you? Okay, so we have a relationship here. Relationship. Okay. I'm tangling myself in my hair. Okay. So, like I said, this stuff was under this web here. You feel a bit confused of where you want to go. So, you have yes here. No is right underneath it. And no is going through past things. You feel tied down by your past, but feeling like you have to continue to say yes and go forward. And it's like blindly. You feel like you have no choice because the choices that you have seem so unrealistic with this camera piece. The truth is kind of like skewing your view of reality. This camera piece, usually when it's facing this way, it views the world from the lens, so it's an unrealistic view of the world. It is being tied in with truth. Truth is the thing that is giving you an unrealistic view of the world, which is an interesting way of saying that. And when I say that, it's giving you a lot of self-limiting beliefs. So it's kind of like, I use this example a lot. It's kind of like you're in a trench, like you fell in this hole, and your truth is that it's dark every day. And that is now translating to your view of reality of it will be dark forever because it's dark every day. It's not dark because it's always dark. It's dark because you're in a trench. So if you can get out of the trench, you'll see light again. It's not that light doesn't exist. It's that you are in a place where everything is dark. So that is what they're talking about right now, which is what's going on in your head. You're going through a hard time, but it doesn't mean you're stuck that way. You're just trying to figure out what path to take. And your worries right now, I don't know, they make me feel like you're leaning with your worries instead of your emotions. And the reason why I say that is you have worry right here. And then you have this piece under here that deals with relationships. So it's a relationship between two things. It'll connect two pieces. So you have worry connected to this path right here. So this is like a fork in the road because they're crossing. So it's like you're either going to say yes to things or you're going to say no. And it says that no is tied to a past traumas, past self-limiting beliefs, because this is also leading towards feeling of sickness, feeling horrible, feeling of bad things, like something so horrible it makes you feel physically sick. That is where no is going. And it's going towards this like negative emotions, but it's kind of the thing that you just feel like you have to say because of your past. This yes is a little bit of a harder answer, and it makes you feel very like disillusioned that it's not actually going to be real or happen. But you have my dragonfly on that, which represents that's where you start. That is the sign that's where you need to go. Because that leads, it goes to a transformation directly, and then indirectly you have positive things. So this is my white cat. So you're not focused on this over here, and this will take some time to start appearing, but saying yes to things that are making you uncomfortable or things that you don't think are real or possible because of your situation right now is going to lead to a lot of different changes. The thing that kind of is not so great over here is you have toxic love, but again, I feel like you're going to start, this is like taste and smell, you're going to start weeding those out, and the universe is going to start showing you more positive love things. And that's going to cause you to grow with this Jupiter piece. It's just going to take time. Do you have questions about that? But I should also say, because this piece didn't come out, your dreams seem so unreachable. And that's why they're out here. That's why they were in the bag. They seem unreachable. And it is because of the situation that you're in. It's not that they're unreachable. It's that you're in the wrong place to get these. My lights flickered. So, in other words, you're at the bottom of the trench. Your dreams are on the outside of the trench. You need to move. Yeah, I feel like there is no pathway. Because you have to go through all of this shit to make it happen. So your yes is going to feel like a no over and over and over and over and over again. And it's because these hard truths are making you feel like there's no option. It's kind of like you being in a trench and being like, I just want to see the sun today. That's not going to happen at the bottom of a trench. So you need to do something hard to make it happen. In order to see the sun again, you have to climb out. But climbing out seems impossible, especially if you don't have climbing gear. But that is the way to get it. That is the way to get the good things. You have to go through something hard. You have to lean into the hard to get something good out of it. So right now, it's kind of like you're leaning against it. Which is a normal instinct. It's like if you touch the hot stove, you move away from it. But they're like, you need to lean in. And I also feel like once you start doing this path, because I can't tell you what this is, because it's still very scattered in your head too. You're not going to think it's the right path for a while. You're not going to think it's the right path until it starts feeling right. And you can see that with the like depth or like the distance between this and the distance between that. This distance is a lot less. So once you say no, you'll feel gross. Once you say yes, it's going to take a while, and then you'll start having good things come in. But yeah, do you have any questions? Also, Riker, you good if I end the stream? Yeah? Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm gonna eat some Snickers and probably dinner. Maybe I eat a Snickers later and then eat dinner. We're gonna have mac and cheese from Trader Joe's. I've never had it. It sounds like a good one. But I should be going live tomorrow. What are you interested in? Do you want to do more pendulum readings? Do you want to do you want me to read you with weird cards? Do you want me to read book divination? What do you guys think? I can also do spirit guides, past lives. Those are usually pretty popular. Which I might do those. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I can do tarot readings. What are you feeling? What should we do tomorrow? It also might just end up in a live stream and we'll just like choose then. I think I need to rewatch this to understand a little better. Should I just keep focusing on healing, or pretty clear I need to go out and experience more things? They make me feel like there's something that you want to do, but you feel like it's impossible to do it. Does that have to do with a job? Yeah. I feel like what you're doing for your life path or your job type aspect of your life is making things harder. It's like one step at a time. Because I feel like there's a lot of things in your life that are a little bit muddied up. or feel stuck or something, like you don't feel like you're moving. But they're like, you need to approach each day and figure out, I want to... Okay, this is what they want me to say. This is what they're telling me. They're like, you need to follow inspiration even when you don't think it's possible. So, like, going to your monotonous job every day doesn't give you inspiration. However, doing one of your hobbies might do that, and that might lead to something else. Like, going to school and learning about something you're really interested in might lead you to a different job. They're like, you need to follow inspiration because you feel just so, like, I don't know if monotonous is the right word. By the way, Em, I loved my candle. You both did a great job. Yeah, we figured you'd want your pink and red spirit guide. Or at least that's what I told Riker. I was like, Kristen loves her pink and red spirit guide, talks about her all the time, so I would love to make a candle for her. But I always worry that when you guys get candles that they're going to be broken. It's what keeps me up at night. Because the USPS gives me nightmares. Yes, you were right. 100%. Does that make more sense? It's not going to be an easy thing to do, but they're like, I don't know, they make me feel like things in your life just seem very stagnant, and it just causes more pain in your life. And this is for, Vivian. You packed it really well. Yeah, I always get so nervous. Thanks, that is helpful. I need to follow inspiration. My ADHD is like, woo! I mean, your ADHD isn't wrong. Maybe you should follow that too. Okay. So, let me flip this. So, tomorrow I'm going to... I see people saying past life spirit guides. We could do both. People love those. That's probably my most popular reading. So, if you guys are interested in that, I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I like to give, like, a variety of different ideas of what you guys want to do. This is my juice box. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys are interested in candles, these are our new ones. Next week we're going to be releasing, hopefully, if we can get them all up, new crystals and stuff. I'm excited about it. We have some new stuff that we haven't had before, so we got some very unique, like, jewelry pieces, like stuff we've never seen before. So we're gonna start listing that in our shop as well. So I'll give you that link one more time. Etsy. And then on Thursday, we will potentially have a video coming out. Riker is editing it right now, but they're trying to take it easy. Are you shipping candles to the UK on Etsy now? No, I'm sorry. Will there be new pendulums? Yeah, we got new pendulums. We got, like, ball ones. They're spear-shaped. And then they have, like, metal on them to, like, have the indicator. So we'll add new pendulums, too. I forgot we had pendulums, too. So Thursday, the video is probably going to be going live. It's Shanley Part 1. We're going to be doing a premiere party, unless we tell you otherwise. So we will be doing that for members, which I think this will work now. So we have members are going to be in Discord call with us for our launch party, so you guys can hear exactly what we are, like, reacting to when the video plays. But everyone else publicly will be in chat, and we'll talk to you that way. So we'll see you guys there. That will be on Thursday. And then if you remember, we also are doing Mediumship Circle on Friday. Might be doing scrying. I have to decide, but I'm thinking scrying might be fun to do. So, yeah. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. I have to find the link to say goodbye. But I'll see you later. Bye!